Welcome to United by Trucks. As you can tell, we're in a little bit different garage tonight, but I'm with my buddy Wes, who I consider a Jeep expert, and we're gonna be working on the Wagoneer. Y'all stay tuned. Just to double check, I'm gonna change that mic, but I'm just trying to make sure that I fit in the frame. I don't know what our height difference is. That's what we're talking about. These are awesome, blah, blah, blah. Okay guys, welcome to United by Trucks. We're in Safety Second Garage. Oh, yeah. With my buddy Wes. Wes is a neighbor of mine, but become a really close friend, and he's got a killer Rubicon that's over here to my left that is linked, coilovers, 40s, just really, really cool, supercharged. He's really into Jeep stuff, and when I bought the Wagoneer, he was like, man, let's get our hands on this thing. So what we did is we actually reached out to Bilstein. I'm not exactly sure how to say it. I'm gonna call it Bilstein. Bilstein. We're partnering with Bilstein on the Wagoneer Penny. As most of you know, is my wife's Wagoneer, an 86 Grand Wagoneer that's been repainted. It's got a 4-inch lift, and we're gonna be putting some Bilstein goodness on it today. So I'm pretty pumped about this. So I know that these are 5160 shocks with the external reservoir. We've obviously got some really nice clamps here for the reservoir to attach directly to the body of the shock. We got some gear oil and obviously some cool stickers, because I love stickers, who doesn't? But Wes, tell us a little bit about what you know about these shocks and why Bilstein is, really the preferred route for us on this Wagoneer.
I've used Bilstein for probably the past 10 years. That build, I used the 5100s for, on the fronts, 8 years, and on the back, I only replaced them because I broke them.
No kidding.
Yeah, I just compressed them too far and bent the shaft and went to the 7100s. But these are the middle ground to where they're not crazy expensive, but they give you added performance without lengthening the body. That's what the main benefit, along with heat dispersion, of the reservoir is. Got a lot of the moving parts out of here, in here, with the nitrogen here, oil here, and then it passes it through this, and everything else happens in this main body. But it keeps them cooler, you get less shock fade, and I think the aeration is cut down as well, basically how bubbles getting in there and really hardening up your ride.
Okay.
And they give you consistent performance through driving, off-roading, whatever you need to do. A better package
than your regular white body, or even a shock that doesn't have a 5100.
Yeah.
Even. Our goal for this Wagoneer, obviously my wife wants to drive this thing a lot, and she's now telling me she wants to drive it full time. So that sounds like something I would have come up with, but that's, that was her idea. So I'm kind of blown away by that. But we're in the process of making this Wagoneer something that can be daily driven. And since it's got a little bit of a lift and it's leaf springs all the way around, solid axle all the way around, we wanted something that rides a little better, handles a little better, but also gives us still the performance we want when we do take it off-road a little bit. Obviously we're not going to be doing what Wes is doing in his rock crawling Jeep, but we do want to be able to take it off-road and have fun with it and still get the performance we need out of it. So that's why we partnered with Bilstein. That's how we ended up with this stuff, and we're going to throw it on the Wagoneer tonight. So you ready to get started?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
So what you're seeing here are the white body shocks, the Rusty's off-road lift springs, and obviously you can see a bunch of dirt and grime under here. But what I'm trying to show you here is how the shocks are set up, what shocks are on here, and then obviously you'll see the difference when we get the new Bilstein 5160 set up on here. So let's go look at the front real quick. All right, so here in the front you can see similar setup, solid axle, Rusty's 4-inch leaf springs, with the steering stabilizer there that we're also going to be replacing with a Bilstein or Bilstein stabilizer steering dampener. This is what the front setup looks like. You've seen the rear. Now let's jump in to some more action. All right, since we're safety first, not safety second up in here. That's a joke.
This isn't safety. This is just a blast.
We got to press these little sleeves in. Actually, man, I can almost get them in with my hand.
You don't want any lube?
I mean, I'll take some lube. You just lube them on up. So we're gonna press those sleeves in, and I'm gonna try not to get grease all over my camera. And then we're gonna start with a front. We think that'll probably not necessarily be the hardest part, but there's more to the front because we have the steering dampener up here. So we'll start here and get the shocks out, get the steering dampener out, and replace it with this awesome Bilstein setup. I'm so pumped. Look who just showed up.
What's up?
Rocky Top.
What's up?
Call me laying down. Sorry, man.
Laying down on the job.
I got my blanket and everything, man.
All right, so Wes, I had to run home and make a video live because that's what I do while we're working. And so Wes already came in here and got started. So what are we looking at?
So up here, it looks like they have some kind of custom dealie right here, maybe.
Yeah, a little shock perch.
But you can see on the old shock, they just have this poly bushing right here with the spacer non-existent in it.
So 0.
So
that literally had no spacer and I had no sleeve in it?
Or no sleeve in it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna run it like that. I recommend probably either chopping this off and putting a regular bolt on here, or they may sell this whole thing as a unit because it looks like it just bolts on.
Yeah, it just bolts on. Okay, so we're running no sleeve currently.
Yep.
And then we're
they'll just
gonna
mount up like that.
Oh boy. Bilstein in the house. Rock, what's up?
What's going on?
Look at that mammoth of a Jeep behind you. We just watched some videos on YouTube of some folks. And I mean, I'm not a Jeep snob because I don't own a Jeep like Wes's. But they probably should have been in a Jeep like Wes's.
They should have.
They should have been.
Not no rock limo.
What is it?
Rock limo. That's what the 4 doors are.
Okay, enough of the Jeep bashing. No bashing. Wes ain't bashing nobody. Okay, we're gonna jump back on this. So here we go. Dang, ding, dang, ding.
Ding,
Get
dang.
you a
Ding, dang.
washer.
If you'll hand me that, I'll just give it the old one too. Did you?
Give it the old one too.
All right, guys. So what we're figuring out is that we've got to orientate, obviously, the way the reservoir is in here. We got the exhaust pipe here, which is going to come out ultimately, and we got the frame. But we needed to reorientate the resi and make sure that it will get in here the way we want it. And I can't do it, man.
Can you use the jet?
I mean, I'm getting it, but I'm not. Can we do it from the front, or you need to do it from right here?
Let's do it from the back.
Okay.
We can kill ourselves.
Why not?
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh man, I had it twice,
Hey, the young studs we used to.
and then I didn't.
Here, I'll give it one shot. See if I can,
Oh, don't show me up now.
use my skinny strength to get that thing up there.
Woo! That was something right there.
You're seeing dots, aren't you?
Yeah. See something? I thought about ripping my gut. You know what I mean? Like I felt that in a.
Where's the bolt at? Here we go. We got it right here.
Gotta be quick on it.
Just need the bolt.
Wow, Wes, that does look really good.
Oh, man. Oh,
It's a pain, man.
I know, I almost got it.
Yeah, I had it up in there, and then I couldn't get it adjusted without it coming all the way out.
Oh, got it.
All right, so here's the underside shot of the rear. Excuse that nasty exhaust pipe. Got them all mounted up top.
Oh, yeah.
Got the resi orientated. And all bolted in. So we're gonna do this side, the front, and then we're gonna do the steering dampener. Actually, we're doing the steering dampener right now. Well, what I gotta say, big shout out to Bilstein because, and I learned how to say it watching another video. Not Bilstein, Bilstein. But this setup is killer. And speaking of the steering dampener, let's take a quick look at that. So this is what they sent. I'm gonna rest it right here on Wes's phone. This is what Bilstein sent to bolt right in where the old steering dampener is. So as I mentioned, those are 5160s on the rear with the external resi.
They go the same series. They're 5100 series.
Yes, this is a B8 5100 steering dampener. Sweet.
I wonder if this dampener is clapped out as the
Oh man, if I had to guess,
other shocks.
if I had to guess, this thing is worse. I'm gonna have to pry bar it.
Gotta get our beach stick out.
Because the way this thing was driving, man, it was terrible.
What we're doing, trying to treat these things with respect.
I know. I mean, we don't really care about this one. There it is. Wes, I mean, you have lifted and messed with suspension on Jeeps for a very long time. How in the world is that thing blown out so quickly?
I'd love to cut one apart. All right, so
give them the demonstration here.
They're not supposed to be compressed like this. They should come out on their own. That's called rebound.
Yeah.
And the fact that this is a shock that's supposed to be here, that's supposed to, be fully extended, and I can...
Yeah, you saw the trouble we were having on the one in the rear.
You can hear it too.
Oh yeah.
There's a bunch of air in there.
Mush.
That is a common feature of white bodies.
Cheap shock. Let's put that Bilstein in and show them that real quality. Look at that thing. Bilstein, again, I apologize for putting such a sweet dampener in the midst of all this mess, but we're gonna LS swap this thing, so it's gonna look awesome under here when we get done. But we're just starting with suspension and wheels and tires first. That makes sense, right?
Push up on this. I just can't get a good whack. So this, and push it up into this now. Let's see here. Oh, I'm gonna take it back out.
Another nice thing about Bilstein and why I chose them for my build is you can call them directly and talk to somebody immediately about your setup and your needs, and they will get you the shocks you want and help you out after the sale.
Yeah.
It's a big thing, especially with rigs like mine and even rigs like this, that you can get a finely tuned shock, A, at a great price, and B, have the after sale support that a lot of the larger companies just won't give. And Bilstein's a big company.
Yeah, so he said it all. We have been on the phone with tech support, getting this all worked out, just making sure that we have the right setup for our weight, for our lift, and for our goals. So Bilstein definitely helped us get that all set up, and they did the same on Wes's Jeep. And you can see his setup is way more complex, way more intense.
Same concept.
But the same concept.
The same level of service you guys do.
That's what I was going to say. Same concept and same level of service. There's rock that we're getting right here on our setup.
Bill.
Remember, we got to put the sleeve in there.
Bill.
Yeah.
Bilderberg.
All right, so we've got 3 done, and this is the final one for the driver's side front.
That's okay. Just get under there. You'll be fine.
All right, that's all done. Let's throw the wheel and tire on. Okay, one thing I love about this new GMC, there's the tires in the back for the Waggy. I'm over at the Tire Rack facility in Doraville, picking those up. So those are 2 65 18s for the Detroit Steel 18s that we have to go on the Waggy. They're currently at powder coat at Custom Coaters ATL. I'm gonna give Scott a call, see if those are ready. Then we're gonna be getting these things mounted up. Oh, there they are. I see them. Big old white 18s. I'm pumped. Not only, oh, got some on the screen, on the lens. Not only did Scott powder coat the wheels white, but he mounted our 265 18. Anyway, he mounted our Goodyear Wrangler tires that I can't seem to recall the model of right now. But same tires that are on this truck we're currently driving.
Really hard to get a really good coverage down in there. I pre-treated these wheels with the conversion coatings down here. So, you got bare steel down in here.
Yeah.
So, you got to get a coating all the way down in it or it's eventually going to rust.
Yeah. So you were able to get what you think is some good coverage?
I did a conversion coating on all the wheels, and then I think I got it in there really good. But you'll have to keep an eye on it. If you start seeing a rust line,
I'll let you know for sure. Dude, these look great.
Yeah.
I even like the tires. My wife didn't want to go with very aggressive tires on it, so I went with something that's actually the same tires on that truck.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was like, "Do you like those on the truck?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's what we'll put on there then."
There you go.
I think these are gonna look great. Man, Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome. They look awesome. Especially with a chrome cap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got it?
Yep. Man, if I backed up a little bit more, we should be able to roll them right off. Let me do that.
Oh,
Tell me when I need to stop.
all right.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Save your back a little bit.
Yeah, for real.
Got it?
Got it.
What kind of cap are you going to put on this?
I've got the NOS period correct caps. They're chrome. Actually, I'll show you.
How do they,
So these little screws screw in, and that right there becomes your retainer. So if it uses pressure, you know, you can bend them out, and then the cap slips right over there.
okay.
So it uses pressure to hold them out.
So I could buy a set of these and put those dog dishes on.
Absolutely. Yeah, just have them drill and buy the stuff from them. Absolutely. Okay guys, so we work with Detroit Steel a lot. We love their Steelies. So they sent us, let me move this Jeep cap because yeah, that's a little preview of what's going on the wheels. But one of the awesome services that Detroit Steel offers is they will drill and tap the holes for the cap clips that retain your hubcap. So we're gonna throw on a set of those. In this instance, we've got 5 per wheel. And just a reminder, these are 265, 65, 18 Wrangler Trail Runner ATs, the same tire that's on the new 2020 HD that I have sitting here. The wheels are 18x8 Detroit Steel Wheel D-Towns, powder coated white by my friend Scott over at Custom Cutters ATL. And these have a 4.5-inch backspace all the way around. So we're gonna go ahead and get these cap clips installed, and then we're gonna run over to Wes's where the Wagoneer is, just right down the road, and put these bad boys on. So let's do that. Okay guys, so we're about to throw these wheels and tires on the Wagoneer. I think it's gonna look killer, especially paired with the Bilstein 5160s with the external reservoirs. I think this is gonna look really, really cool. It's gonna make me wanna clean up a lot of other stuff, and we're gonna do that. But today, let's do new wheels and tires and some hubcaps. Good.
These are so fancy.
Good?
Yep. Oh, man, these are so,
They're so heavy. Woo, dude, that's sick. Yeah, I think I'm about to go that route. Dang, I gotta find 2 more of these. These are NOS. It's gonna be hard to find. But that looks amazing. I mean, that really looks amazing. Yes!
All right.
Cameron, did you get it, buddy? Mm-hmm. All right.
How is that moving?
Thanks for your help, man. Close.
Can I help you?
All right, hit it.
Okay.
Cameron, have you talked to NASCAR about your abilities to take luggage?
Yes.
Cameron, give me a 5. Boom! Thanks, man.
That was enthusiastic.
That's great. Okay, guys. New Detroit Steel wheels, Goodyear Wrangler tires, NOS caps. I'm gonna end up sourcing 2 more of the caps, so because they'll fit all the way around, where the fronts on the 4-wheel drive, especially the older ones, they had the, you know, the opening for the hub to come through. We don't have that issue here, so I'm gonna source 2 more, so that's why we've got the same cap on the side. But really happy with how this turned out. Huge thanks to Custom Coaters ATL for getting these wheels powder coated. Obviously thanks to Detroit Steel for always working with us and coming through with a killer American made product. So really pumped about that. We're gonna go take this thing down the road. I'm actually gonna take it home and show my wife so she can actually see her, you know, new ride. And yeah, Wes, you cool with it, man?
She's decent.
I mean, decent.
Real decent.
Thanks for all your help.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. This is an awesome thing. We've got the Bilstein 5160s on, which I love. It actually showed us where our flaws are in the rest of the suspension, so Wes and I are gonna put a game plan together to get that addressed. And yeah, man, wheels and tires, Bilstein 5160s. I'd say this is exactly the kind of change we wanted to make on this Wagoneer. So we're gonna keep working at it, and we'll bring it to you right here on United by Trucks. Look at this thing. Oh man, so jacked. I think this thing looks awesome. Let's throw the GoPro on it on the way home.
Oh my gosh.
Do you love it?
I love them. I saw you coming down here.
Oh,
I've got a mouthful of food.
that's all good.
And
I caught you at dinner
very
time, didn't I, baby?
attractive dinner. I've got soup on my shirt.
I think they look awesome. The one thing we're gonna change, I gotta tell you right now, is the hub, because we have spacers, does not fill this gap, which means we can run the rear all the way around.
I have no
Because
idea
they
what
fit.
that means.
So you take this one off, I'll take that one off and put one on it like that.
Oh.
And they'll be that way all the way around, so they'll match.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
there's a
yeah.
spacer spacing the tire out, the wheel out, so the hub doesn't fit. But I am so pleased.
They look good. Look, the stickers
And it-
are still on them. I was
yeah.
like, what is that stuff on the...
And it rides so much better.
Oh, I can't wait to go for a ride.
We've still got stuff to do to make it ride even better, but I love them. Don't you think it looks so good?
Yeah. Yeah, it looked real. When you were pulling up, I was like, that looks really cool.
This is how many bottom teeth I lost.
Say what?
I lost all my bottom
She
teeth.
goes,
How?
look, she clicked her into the gush how you ought to do it.
Okay, so time for me to go in and eat dinner too. So I'm really pumped. I think they turned out good.
Yeah, they did. They're
I'm
awesome.
so glad you love them.
Ah!
Okay, let's go eat. Wow. Yeah. Between the shocks
Yeah,
and the
they
wheels and
look awesome.
tires. So cool.
I was going to get this of me falling down. That
Falling
would be
down?
hilarious. I won't.
Okay, try it.
I did that part because
The outtakes are going to be awesome on this one. Good job, Mill.
you're probably going to see me in dirty Elsa socks when I go to bed.
Okay. Well, hey, let's go eat. Okay?
We have cornbread, so you should get that on video.
Okay, let's go.
Cue the music.